Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to start off by quickly changing out the air filter on the wood chipper. You know, I said we would hit the belts first, but the air filter is right there. It just came in, so it's going to be a really quick change. Probably sometime this year, or maybe this winter when it's cooler out, I'll come by and give this an actual really thorough cleaning in here. But for right now, we're just going to go with changing the air filter. I'm sure you guys remember how nasty it looked last year when we checked it. But if you didn't, you can check the video. I will leave a link in the description below. But today, we're going to just drop that right on there. Drop that right on there. Have that nice and seated. Everything looks good. Take our lock washer. Throw that down on there. And, of course, now I'm digging through the old Husky bag looking for the proper tool. I'm gonna keep that bag so that I can get the number bigger than 11. One of these days I'm gonna have this thing organized nice and neat for you guys, and it's gonna be a shock to the whole world, including me. So there we go. 7/16. I know it always seems like I'm discombobulated with tools. The issue is I get everything out here to do a job, and it's like, oh yeah, let's videotape that. And then I have to run inside, get the video. You can tell I'm 90s, I said videotape instead of just record. Should do a poll sometime. How many of you are old enough to know why it's called videotape, or even old enough to know what a Betamax is? Not that I'm that old, but I know what it is. So, cover is back on. And that is how easy it is to change the air filter. I did take that other air filter off to get numbers from it when I ordered it. So there's that. Let's get on to the second portion. I think these are not loose. Couldn't remember if I had loosened these and left them loose when I had done the blades. And again, if anybody's concerned, the key is out and there is no battery. So this thing is not going to start no matter what. Being a gas engine, it does need the battery to initially start. I suppose you don't need the battery to start, but there's no way I'm turning this fast enough to pop start it either, especially because I have the fuel shut off. So let me correct myself there. Alright, so I don't lose those two washers like I did last time. Do two hands. So I'm sure you guys have seen these two washers hanging out. They were in a cotter pin that holds this onto here, and I've just left them off because I need to move this in order to get to this guard off. Alright, so taking this off, it's a two-handed project. And then there's the guinea hen screaming at me. That would be the best spot for you. I think right there is good. So the trick with this guard, just so that everybody's aware, there's this hole right here in the guard and it goes around this protrusion. So what I have to do is line that up to get this up out while not taking out the controls, the hydraulics, or the hydraulic hoses. Go. And so now, this is our primary belt. We're going to check that for cracks, bulges, breaks. Check the tension. Tension is quite nice. If we did need to tension it, there are 4 bolts holding the motor, and then a tensioning rod here and here that we would use to pull the whole motor to and from. This is our hydraulic belt. Wow, blanking. And as you can see, it's not in bad condition. It is some worn here, so I will get some numbers. I may not block the camera. You can see some wear on it here, so I will get numbers in case I need to replace it, but you can see how loose it is. That's a little bit looser than what I like. It's not bad, but a little bit looser. It has a chance of slipping. So to tighten it, there are 4 bolts right there, there, and there. Once you loosen it, I can move this whole assembly this way just by tapping it, and that will tighten that. So I'm going to tighten that, throw the cover back on, and call it a day. I have the battery on charge right now, and the next video, with all luck, I might intermix this video and a few other videos that I've been working on. The next video will be the test start, and then we can start using this because we have quite a few piles of brush. There's another one out front there, a couple up there to chip up, and then we're going to use those chips on the hugelkultur mound and in the garden and other places that I'm trying to build up both just volume and compost, etc. So let me break those free. Again, try and find a decent spot for you. Nine 16. Oh, baby. So I don't need to take it up much, but there we go. Much better. And that project is now done. So it might not look like there's enough tension or there's too much tension to you guys. I like doing 1/4 to 1/2 inch on older belts and 1/2 inch to 3/4 on newer belts. Let them wear in, and then I'll tighten them up. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but in real life that is good tension right now. So let me set you back out of the way, throw the cover on, and we'll call it a day. Watch the fingers. There we go. And no, I did not forget to grease it. I'm going to do that and check the spark plugs when I bring the battery out to test start it. Pop quiz for you guys. What's it called when the nut or bolt is too loose to work the ratchet, but too difficult to work it just by hand? Alrighty, there you go. Summer maintenance or spring maintenance is done. Just the test start, which will probably happen tomorrow or in the next day or two. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me if you made it this far. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys have been up to for projects in the comments below. Have a good one, and let's hope for a better summer than last year.